there, and welcome to the Gap Year Podcast. My name is Michelle Dittmer, and I am your host and Gap Year Experts. Now, January, it is typically the time for the beginning of semester 2 for colleges and universities. But more and more often, we at CanGap are seeing students choose not to return after first semester. And this could be after first semester, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, whatever. They're choosing not to return. Now, I want you to notice the language that I use there. Notice that I said the word choose not to go back. So in most cases, it is a choice. In some cases, maybe the school may ask you to take a break due to academic performance. And if that's the case, it's likely that the performance was not due to a lack of intellect or intelligence or your ability to be a student, but other factors that probably equally apply to those who chose to leave versus asked to leave. So if you were either asked to leave or you chose to leave, or you have a kid who was asked to leave or chose to leave, this episode is for you. So stick around and follow this advice because it will be really, really valuable to figure out what do you do when you are not returning to school prematurely. There's this idea that university and college education is linear and everyone jumps on in first year, first semester and goes directly to the end of their final year without any pit stops. That is absolutely false. Many people either choose to take a formal pause or they shift gears in between semesters or years of school. Very few people do that direct 4-year degree in 4 years just like that. So many people do that. In fact, up to 30% of the people that we have conversations with are taking a mid-post-secondary break of some kind. So it's very common for that to happen, and it's very common for people to find us as a resource for that interim time. So what I really want to talk about here is, what do you do in the event that your kid is coming home from school a little bit earlier than anticipated and those plans have changed? And what are you going to do in this situation? So I'm going to be speaking as if I'm talking to parents, but if you are a student, just please know that this information is equally relevant to you, and maybe you even want to share this episode with your parents to help you in the process of navigating what to do after you've left school. So the goal in this process, after finding out that somebody has left school, is really to maintain relationships. We have absolutely nothing in life if we can't have relationships, and specifically relationships of trust and respect and support. So that has to be primary as we learn how to approach this situation. So maintaining relationships has to be a priority. We also have to understand the underlying causes of this disruption of the plan. This is not as simple as it seems, so we really need to dig into what those underlying causes are, address those underlying causes, and then make a plan forward. So that's kind of the overview, but let's get into the nitty-gritty.